Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your October 2016 general tarot forecasts. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. So as always, keep in mind that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages, or of course get a private reading specific to just you and what you're going through, and the link to my website is in the description box below, and that's www.advicetothinktwice.com. And for the time being, just keep an open mind and take away the messages that resonate, that make sense to you in this general reading. Okay, so it looks like you have to make some decisions. I feel like change needs to happen in your life. And I feel that it's about you deciding which direction you want to take, basically, or what you want to have happen is what I'm picking up on. At the bottom of the deck, representing your overall energy for the month, is the Two of Swords. And so with the Two of Swords, this is talking about feeling indecisive, being afraid to make a choice, feeling stuck, finding yourself at a stale place energetically. This is experiencing a stalemate where you don't know which way is right. And it's also a card that talks about trying to step back and not make a decision, just allow for things to be whatever they will be, because I'm feeling like you wanting to just take a break. I feel like you just don't want to make certain decisions in your life, and it's almost like you're trying to just take a step back and hopefully these decisions will make themselves, okay, is what I'm picking up on for some of you with the Two of Swords. And for some of you, this is also talking about going against your heart this month or against your intuition. Okay, you're blocking out your intuition, you're blocking out what your gut feeling says, you're trying to rationalize things, and I feel like that's what may be keeping you stuck in that loop where you're afraid of making a decision because you're seeing things as too complicated. In the present situation, so where you are when you're watching the reading, we do have the Death card. So the Death card talks about a need for change. It's struggling with change, struggling to accept change. This is also going through a process of transformation in your life where certain situations leave your life, or certain friendships, certain people, certain views that you have towards yourself, towards what matters and what matters for you, or about your job, or about your finances and how you make your money. I feel like they're changing, and you may find yourself ready to just start a new path, just go in a different direction than where you've been until now with the Death card, okay? This also represents trying to let go of the past and embrace the new energy that is trying to enter your life with the Death card. And what I do see with the Death card, usually it talks about when the Death card shows up in our life, it is to take away something that is already dead, to take away something that is already over, that is already done with, but we may be holding on to it for whatever reason. For fear of the unknown, for some of us, because it's a big change. For some of you, the Death card could talk about, with thinking about a move, or thinking about changing your jobs, or leaving a relationship, okay, or just making a big significant change in your life. And I feel like, your intuition is telling you to go ahead and let change happen, while at the same time you're not sure, and therefore you have the Two of Swords energy. And it is crossed by the Ten of Cups. So this just represents the fact that if you allow this change to happen, you will get to your happily ever after, whatever that means for you, whether it is in a relationship or in a business sense, with your health, whatever it means for you, really, okay? And the Ten of Cups is also a card that talks about an ending that needs to happen, okay? It is a 10, so it talks about completion. So I feel like something needs to end before something new can begin. And it can be in a business sense, and it can be in a romantic sense. Like I say, it really depends on where you are and what you're focusing most at this time. But I do believe it's something to do with your emotions. It's to do with relationships, romantic or professional, that you are emotionally invested in, okay? And so that's your challenge, trying to allow for this completion to happen, trying to allow for this change to happen so that you can move on from whatever it is that you've been struggling with, okay? In the foundation, you know why things are the way they are for you. We do have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles just represents you focusing on your finances, focusing on your reputation, focusing on your work, okay, your stature within your community, your status, okay, feeling secure, feeling like you have enough, okay. It's about your resources, it's about your finances, it's about your sense of security. Whatever makes you feel secure, that's what you're going for this month, and that's why these changes need to happen, because you don't feel safe anymore, you don't feel secure anymore. Whether this is in a business sense with your finances or in a relationship, you need to change because you've kind of lost control of the entire situation, is what I'm picking up on. And also it's I feel that the change that needs to happen would affect your vision of what's comfortable for you, okay. I feel that it would challenge you a little bit, or it would push you outside of your comfort zone to try something completely different when you've spent so much time building something up, okay. But ultimately, I do believe that, you know, these would be positive changes, or ultimately for your highest good. It's just the fear of the unknown that kind of holds us back, and also holding on to something that felt comfortable, that was comfortable for us, and we're kind of being pushed away from that, okay, and that's just kind of how it feels. In the past, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords in your past can represent an air sign person, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, and this can be their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising sign. And I'm getting, you know, you either, this is the person or the situation that you're trying to walk away from, that you're trying to let go with the Death card, is what I'm getting. Because, you know, this person had something to do with why you are in the position you are in your present situation. There could have been an argument with this person. Maybe you were close with this person, and so now you there was an argument, there was a disagreement, some words were said that cannot be taken back, and so you feel like it's just time to walk away. It's just time to let it go. For others of you, this could have been, it's definitely someone I feel that challenged you to be truthful, challenged you to communicate more than you were willing to, challenged you to just, I feel that they really tried to push you outside of your comfort zone, okay, and they really challenged you to do that, and there may have been definitely a lot of conversations happening between the two of you, and that kind of turned into words that were said that were hurtful and cannot be taken back, okay, is what I'm picking up on with the King of Swords for some of you. And this person could have been working with you, or is working with you, because this could be like a family. It talks about a family, a sense of family. So maybe someone you're really close to, maybe someone in your family, maybe someone you had a relationship with, or a marriage even with, someone you work with, so part of your work family, okay, is what I'm picking up on. But I feel that, you know, with the King of Swords, you may see this person as insensitive or trying to have their way and make you change or something like that, and so you're kind of resisting that as well, and you feel more comfortable just letting this go altogether. But you are struggling because you enjoyed the relationship that you had. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Page of Wands, and so the Page of Wands is, I feel it's you thinking about you, okay, it's you having a lot of conversations with yourself, trying to figure out what's the best thing for you to do, okay. This could also represent being in communication with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. A lot of online communication. This could also represent things kind of taking off for you at work or in your business. This could be good news coming your way about career, about your work status, your projects, your goals. This could also be an invitation extended to you, or an opportunity presented to you by a fire sign that would possibly entail you traveling or moving, or it's an opportunity for career advancement, is what I'm getting, or expanding your circles, expanding your social circles or your professional circles, is what I'm picking up on with the with the Page of Wands. And what I'm also getting with this is like, you're thinking about some things that you want to say, and you're not sure you're actually going to say them, because I feel like there's a lot going on in your head, but with the Two of Swords, you're holding back, okay, and you're trying to just ignore the situation, and that's how you want to deal with it. So that could be going on for some of you. For others, this is the change that needs to happen, and it kind of takes you outside of your comfort zone and away from your work family or your relationship, because it's a wonderful job opportunity that is being presented to you from afar. You would have to travel for this, you would have to move for this, or you would have to be away from home for a long time or away from your friends. And so you're really thinking about it, and I feel like your intuition is telling you to go for it because it would be great for your job, but you may be resisting this because, again, it would change too much in your life. Okay, too many aspects. In your near future, so around mid-month, we have the Five of Pentacles. So what the Five of Pentacles is, it represents perceiving, I'm getting a sense of isolation, feeling left out, okay, feeling isolated from your friends, from your family, feeling a sense of lack, okay, a lack of support, a lack of resources, a lack of finances, lack of energy, also feeling a bit apathetic is also what I'm picking up on with the Five of Pentacles for some of you, and just feeling like no one really has your back, or feeling like all the good people kind of leave your life or something like that. It could also, it is a 5, so it talks about change and the chaos that comes with change. So I do believe that if you embrace the change with the Death card, initially it may be difficult, because I do feel like you would feel isolated and worry about your investment, worry that you've made the right choice in investing in this opportunity, but I feel like it's not long-lived. And again, it's what you do with this. You can either focus on the fact that focus on the negative aspects of the change, or you can turn around and focus on the positives that it brings into your life. It really is up to you, and the mindset that you want to be in, okay? So just be mindful of that, and try to look at the bright side. Try to look at the opportunity that this change brings you, as opposed to what you feel it may take away. In the position representing you, we have the Emperor. So with the Emperor, this talks about the fact that you like things the way they are. This is someone who's comfortable and feels good in a familiar situation, in a familiar environment, because the Emperor likes to call the shots. The Emperor likes to know what's going on, to be in charge, to be in control. And so I feel that you may be struggling with that. You may be struggling with feeling like you're kind of losing control of the situation a little bit. But once again, the Emperor says that it's your call. Okay, whatever you make this situation, that's what it will be. You may have to make some strong decisions, some difficult decisions with the Emperor, yes. But it is a major arcana card, and so that's probably why you're trying to avoid these decisions, because they will affect your life in the long run. The Emperor just says, get yourself organized, get a plan going, okay, get a list going, pros and cons, do's and don'ts, whatever, business plans, whatever you feel like, get yourself organized, get yourself a plan, put it all on paper, because it will become clearer for you as to what you want to do and what you shouldn't do. And the Emperor just represents you've got a lot going for you. You may be struggling with kind of losing control of the situation. However, you can just as easily regain control. Okay, just study up, do your research, find out, get a better idea of what's going on, get yourself organized, and I feel like you're going to feel more in control again, and you're going to calm down. In your environment, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is, it's you, okay, because this is a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, and I'm getting that it's you. And so this is your environment. So I feel that the King of Wands is also someone who likes things to happen a certain way, okay, so that he can also tend to kind of control the situation if he can. So you may be struggling, with kind of giving up control or trying a new path. The King of Wands is also, it can also be a different fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, maybe someone you work with. Maybe this is the person presenting you with the opportunity that the Page of Wands talks about. This is also working hard on yourself. You could be doing exercising, doing personal training. You could be doing be involved in a creative business, or own your own business. Maybe that's the leap that you're taking. Maybe you're going from working for someone else to working for yourself, and that's why you're experiencing financial concerns for some of you. But the King of Wands also tells you to follow your inspiration, follow your vision, follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and just keep going is what I'm getting with the King of Wands as well. And talk to people, okay? Ask for support, because I feel like this is someone around you with a lot of experience in what you're doing, and they could give you very, very valuable guidance and information. In your hopes and fears, we have the 8 of Wands. So once again, there's a lot of wands in your reading, so you should be in your element. And they're also saying you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus a little bit, because you have to make some decisions that are going to affect, pretty much the rest of your life for some of you, or a big chunk of your life. So it's important that you settle down and just focus on yourself for a little bit as you make these decisions. With the 8 of Wands in your hopes and fears, this is things changing all of a sudden. Too much is changing. Even if it's for the better, you're experiencing a sense of worry or anxiety over it. The 8 of Wands is also hoping to see success, hoping that your work will pay off. This is also hoping to receive whatever sort of approvals you're going for, or it's to do with work, it's to do with all the projects you've got going. And it's just hoping to receive good news, because that's what the 8 of Wands represents. Good news, unexpected communication of a very positive nature, an invitation, an approval coming to you. And again, you're a bit anxious because everything's changing all at the same time. In your outcome position, so how you end the month, we have the 7 of Wands. So again, Wands, and it talks about you standing your ground, okay? It talks about believing in yourself, sticking to your decision, standing up for yourself, following your inspiration, and really following through, okay? Because with the 2 of Swords, you start the month really doubtful and kind of worrying and stressing over a decision that you don't want to have to make. And you end the note kind of having made those decisions and really believing in them, like upholding them. The 7 of Wands can also represent being really, really busy towards the end of the month, having a lot on your plate, a lot of different demands from a lot of different people, and a lot of different situations coming at you all at the same time. But with the 7 of Pentacles, this talks about the fact that you can keep everything under control. You can stay on top of everything. You can overcome obstacles and difficulty. You just have to believe in yourself and keep going, okay, basically. With the 7 of I keep saying Pentacles. Maybe Pentacles is on your mind. So financial concerns. But with the 7 of Wands, yeah, definitely saying you will be successful. You will reach your goals. It will take some work, and you have to stay on top of your stuff and fight off distractions and just stick to the plan and stick to your decisions. And I feel that you will accomplish a lot. You will get a lot done if you just go with the flow and embrace the energy that is trying to happen in your life. So now we're going to look at your overall guidance. So when it comes to career and finances, you have Athena, and she feels like a fire sign. She feels like she would be a fire sign. So Athena says it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So this says, you know what, it's time to make a decision as to what you want to do, and then stand up and just do that, okay? Or inform people of your decision. Assert yourself. You can assert yourself in a loving way that doesn't really hurt people's feelings. So this is also talking about focusing on you, and what you want to do, what your goals are, focusing on your independence, focusing on your security, your stability, really going after what you're trying to accomplish, okay? No more distractions, and no more overindulging in people or situations that are negative, okay, or hurtful for you. And you can also, if you've been thinking about starting your own business, it's definitely saying, yeah, you can do that. You have the strength to do that, financial strength and the knowledge and the inspiration, so go ahead and do that. When it comes to your emotional life and love life, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you, you know, this could be the question on your mind. Do you go ahead and do that? Do you tell someone how you feel? Or do you just let them go? This could also represent, are you really ready or willing to have change happen in your love life as well? Or maybe are you comfortable? Okay, this could also be, for some of you, what I'm picking up on is you're already in a relationship and yet there's someone coming in that you have feelings for, and they're just saying you should express how you feel or communicate, open up to that person. But I feel that that's something you're resisting with the Two of Swords. You don't really want to do that. You're trying to block your heart and take it out of the equation, okay? For some of you. For others of you, this is talking about meeting new people this month, and it's just saying open up and tell them how you feel or approach them, okay? Don't wait for them to come to you. And also, in existing relationships, this is about reconnecting with your partner. You may feel alone or isolated with the Five of Pentacles, but I feel that your partner doesn't know that. So open up, express how you feel to your partner, and maybe show them love, and they will do the same for you. When it comes to your health and well-being, we have faith. Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. So when it comes to your health and well-being, this is saying don't give up on what you're doing. It's working. You need to have faith. You need to give it more time to work is also what I'm hearing for some sort of treatment that you're trying, or some sort of alternative medicine that you're trying. They're just saying give it more time and it will work. You just need to give it time, and also believe that it will work. And have faith just says whatever you're dealing with, first of all, trust that your angels are with you and they're trying to guide you towards improving your health. And also pay attention to your intuition. They're telling you what to do. And they're trying to put you in the right situations to talk to the right people in order to get the right treatment or the right guidance for your health and well-being. And this is just saying have faith. Whatever you're dealing with, it has a solution. You will find that solution. You will find that healing that you're looking for. But you do have to believe in miracles, because I feel that the fact that you don't feel so hopeful anymore and that you're almost kind of giving up is really worse for your health. Okay, it's really affecting your health in a negative way, so that's the opposite of where you want it to go. And your overall guidance for the month of October is hello and goodbye. So I feel that there's definitely people coming into your life, and there's definitely people trying to leave your life, and it's just about going with the flow. That's the in-between stage. That's the death card that's the transition, you know. You'll soon see that this change will make things better, so that's awesome, isn't it? Because I think we said that. But it's just about going with the flow, okay? If people want to enter your life, let them. If people need to leave your life, let them leave. If you need to remove yourself from a situation, just go ahead and do that. Trust that the change will bring in more positivity for you. Even though you were comfortable with the way things used to be, it's time for change, and it's a major arcana card, so it talks about the fact that it's not up to you. It's going to happen either way. What you do is defining if that change is going to be something that is smooth and easy, or if it's something going to be very difficult and very painful for you. But it is going to happen. So it's about going with the flow and trusting and having faith that you're heading in a better direction, okay, by trusting that change and allowing it to happen in your life. But it's definitely about closing doors and starting new things in your life, okay? And just getting yourself unstuck from this place with the Two of Swords. So it's just about making that decision to allow change to happen in your life and just embrace it. Just go with the flow, and you'll feel so much better and so relieved that you don't have those worries and that pressure on your shoulders anymore. So there you have it. That's your reading. I really hope that it makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Thank you so much for being here and for all the support, for subscribing, for liking my videos, for sharing them, just watching them, for commenting, okay, for following me on Instagram. It's awesome. It's amazing, and I'm really grateful for it. So I really do hope that this is helpful for you. And I hope that you have a good month of transformation for the better. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care.